If the biggest decision in your circle is a $5,000 move, you'll consciously hesitate at 50,000. And most people never realize this is happening. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to raise that ceiling within 48 hours. Because most people don't have an income problem, they have an exposure problem. Have you noticed you start thinking like whoever you spend the most time around? By the end of this, you'll know how to recalibrate your environment so your ambition expands instead of contracts. And you'll have one decision to raise this week. If no one around you is scaling, your ambition quietly shrinks. Not because you lack drive, but because your brain calibrates to normal. If everyone around you makes $150,000, $300,000 feels a little bit risky. If everyone around you makes $1 million, $300,000 feels kind of conservative. I agree with that. That's not motivation. That's environmental programming. And here's where it becomes dangerous. You don't consciously choose your income ceiling. You absorb it. So let me ask you, what's the biggest decision being normalized in your current circle? Because that's likely your invisible limit. Most people try to work harder, but very few people question the room. When I transitioned from modeling to banking after the 2008 collapse, I thought I was choosing stability. But when I entered higher pressured financial rooms, especially at Silicon Valley Bank, I felt something shift. The conversations were sharper, the stakes were larger, and the decisions carried more weight. And then I realized something uncomfortable. I had been thinking smaller than my capabilities. Exposure stretched my identity faster than motivation ever could. But it also exposed me to something else: weak boundaries. If you don't have boundaries in high performance rooms, you leak energy trying to prove yourself. And energy leaks reduce execution power. Your brain calibrates three things based on environment: pricing, risk tolerance, and opportunity perception. You subconsciously adjust all three just to stay aligned with your social surrounding. Your nervous system is asking, what levels keep me accepted here? High income rooms normalize bigger decisions. They reduce emotional friction at scale. And when friction drops, execution rises. But awareness alone doesn't change everything. So within the next 48 hours, do this. Audit your 5 closest environments, physical or digital. Ask this question: who shapes your thinking mostly? Number 2, identify the ceilings in each room. The next question: what level of income, risk, and ambition is considered normal in that room? Number 3, upgrade one room. Join a higher level conversation, attend one event, schedule one strategic dinner, or enter one paid room above your current level. And number 4, raise one decision. That could be increase your pricing, pitch to a bigger client, or just have a higher level conversation with someone that you have been postponing. Exposure first, and then confidence follows. I don't want you to think I'm telling you to abandon people. It's about getting proximity. There's a big difference, because high income individuals, they don't just work harder, they normalize bigger thinking. They sit in rooms where scaling is expected, where risks are strategic, and where growth is the standard. If you consciously sit in rooms where playing feels safe or small, you will unconsciously protect small outcomes. Identity expands through exposure, not motivation. I promise you, your incomes will eventually match the rooms you tolerate. Miles Monroe said, whatever you tolerate will never change. So ask yourself, are you sitting in rooms that soothe you or rooms that stretch you? Because comfort has a ceiling and growth requires proximity. So 48 hours, choose one room, then make one decision. Growth feels like instability before success. More pressure, more visibility, and more responsibility.